What's up, Game Slices? Welcome back to my car. I just went. I'm here. I'm hitting you with another park review, actually, because I just went to another place. Okay, technically, I went to Hershey about how many days ago? I think it was like 11 days ago. I mean, like, I don't even need to review that place. It's phenomenal. It's the best place I've been. It's the best park I've been to in like a while. It's great. 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 is because they charged me like $20 for French fries. Okay, so I went to the other one in Pennsylvania. It's called DORNEY Park, and I went here because I was like, okay, so I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck, I'm bored. What am I gonna do today? And I said, oh, I'll plan my homework situation. And I didn't do that. But then 10 a.m. came around, and I was like, fuck, I want to go to a theme park, bro. Like, I was just bored, so I'm just going to use my Six Flags pass that has the all-park passport that I spent like $150 on. Might as well get already, like, fulfill the value right now. Because, again, I went to Six Flags, and then I went to, then I'm going here. And I already pretty much paid for my expenses, because the ticket is like $60, and then the parking is like $35. Okay, so let's talk about the first huge negative, though. As soon as I got in there and I scanned my pass, they said it wasn't working. So I had to pay for parking and then wait in a like 30-minute line and then wait 15 minutes for them to validate it and to make sure I was a pass holder. And I got refunded. It took me like 45 minutes. I got there at like 12. I didn't actually walk into the park until like 12:45 or like 12:50. It was pretty bad. It was pretty awful, actually. And I was talking to a couple others in line. They were like, dude, what the fuck? We're having the same issue. And I'm like, they gotta fix this, like, or something. Like, this can't be happening. But to be fair, they did just merge. They did merge recently. They're still updating everything. I think they just updated the season pass to include Dorneys and, like, all the other Cedar Fair stuff. So fine. Sure. Whatever. That's already knocking a bunch of points. But yeah, I was there for about 3.5 hours. I wasn't there for very long because honestly there isn't much there. But I will say it's kind of just a charming little atmosphere. It's like, yeah, there's just a lot of like cemented rides and stuff, but like I don't know, there's some charm to it. It feels like just kind of a hill of roller coasters. And I kind of like that. It's not amazing. But it's a good place to go for like a few hours. So, the roller coasters, pretty good. They're not, I would say there wasn't really one that made me like my jaw drop. I've been here before, but it was like 8 years ago and I don't remember any of these coasters. I think I went on every single, I went on every single one twice. And the place was pretty much dead. Like, there was nobody there. And the water park wasn't even open, so I just think that it was completely dead. Like, no one wanted to go there, I guess. It was going to Hershey instead. But, yeah, it was like there was no one there. The longest I had to wait was like 15 minutes for Iron Menace, the second time I went on it. And speaking of that ride was pretty good. But it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. First off, it's really short. It's like 25 seconds long from when you drop. The drop was great. The drop was really, really sick. But the rest of the ride is kind of like, it was good. But then when I got to the end, it fucking jolted me into the brake run, and I was like, did this come out last year? Like, I'm like, dude, what are we doing that a new roller coaster is like fucking jolting around and killing me like this? Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good sensation. But the ride was very good. I really liked the incline loop because I genuinely started to lose my vision. I felt the blood leaving my body. Very good. It was pretty good. I give it like a 7 out of 10. The other ones, Hydra's pretty good. The thing about Hydra is that it's kind of shaky. It was pretty funny. I made some conversation with the person next to me. She was like a aunt taking all of her like nieces to the place. Nieces and nephews. And then I was like, she was like, oh, have you ever read this one? We're from Philly. And I was like, That's awesome. Oh my god, I love roller coasters. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was just a bit shaky. I think my favorite ride is still Talon. I think Talon is the best ride. It's very good. It's very weird. It's a very different layout from your typical B&M invert coaster. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's basically when you're dangling from the top. Yeah, that one was pretty good. It's got a lot of like really good inversions, pretty forceful. Pretty good moments. It's a really good ride. It's a very underrated ride. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it, but I think it's good. I think it is very good. Like, I liked it more than Great Bear at Hershey Park when I went there. In terms of ride, because Great Bear is like definitely aesthetically more interesting. Because you go above the lake and like you have a bunch of near misses. Steel Force was good. It's the first time I ever been on it. I was kind of disappointed by it, to be honest. I went on it a few times, and every time I didn't really think it was that good, to be honest. I thought it was fun. It's definitely good, but I got off like pretty underwhelmed because I think Nitro and Candymonium, which are the closest comparisons I have right now, I think they're definitely better. And yeah, Steel Force is just kind of in comparison. It's good. It's a good ride, but it's not like it didn't like blow my mind or anything. It was just fun. I actually met a lot of people here. There was like this group of girls in front of me. They were like talking about I think they were doing like a coaster trip or something, and they were talking to me about how they just went to Six Flags the other day, and they did Nitro, and they want to see how this compares. A little chat. It was fun. And what else did I do? I did Dominator and Demon Drop. Those are pretty good. Demon Drop is really fun. Like, it's kind of extremely janky, but that's what makes it fun. And second off, Dominator's pretty good. It's just kind of a standard drop tower. I also did Thunderhawk for the first time, and I didn't think it was that good. And I did Possessed. Thunderhawk was okay for being like 100 years old, but it was super jolty, and I felt like I was struggling for survival on it. Like, I'd be holding on to that lap bar, but like my life depends on it, even though I'm like super restrained. Like, I feel like one of those jolts is gonna fucking like make me fly out into Steel Force and then get struck by the other train in like a SpongeBob gag. It would be fucked up. Yeah, so Possessed. I had low hopes for Possessed, but I actually thought it was really fun. Not amazing, but it was the sensation you get when you're up on the top of that spike is really sick. I really like when roller coasters do that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did. Yeah, the roller coasters, they're okay. I mean, they're good. But the thing is, like, they don't really have what I think. My main problem with this place, they don't really have that standout roller coaster that makes me really want to come back. Like, I'll come back with my friends. I'll probably be back here with like some of my friends in the area because we did go to Hershey Park 10 days ago. And yeah, we'll probably come back, but they don't really have like a huge reason for me personally to do that right now. Like, not right now, but yeah, it was like well kept. It felt like a decent park, fun park. I haven't been there in forever, and it was pretty good. But I will say, it's kind of, I just feel like that they need that one standout. Like, we went to Hershey Park, and there were 3 really, really good standouts in my opinion. There was Sky Rush, and there was Wildcats Revenge, which already is like an insanely good top 2. And then Candymonium is like a really good supporting, like top 3. Very, very good. Loved it. But this one is like, the top 2 for me was like fucking, I don't even really know. I think like my favorite was Talon, and then second was Iron Menace or Steel Force. And both those rides were like kind of just solid 7 out of 10s for me. So yeah, pretty good. I wouldn't really come back for a while unless my friends wanted me to come back. But it was good. And I already got usage out of my Six Flags season pass, so I'm already chilling. Stay tuned next week. I'll go to Massachusetts or something if you want me to. Bye.